Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences, bringing you yet another crypto experience. Today is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Oh, well. And tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, baby. Two holidays in a row. What can you say? Cinco de Mayo is so popular in Mexico. Wait, no, it's not. It's mainly the United States. But anyway, this is part two of the crypto chaos in Canada. I had Grok make me a script, and I'm going to follow that script. I intend the next thing to be funny and entertaining, not so factual. Some thoughts I kind of had that Grok put into a script. So I was trying to mess around with music, but I'm this guy sitting with a laptop on my lap here on the couch, and I just couldn't make the music work well. So any music you hear will be original, and I apologize ahead of time. So without further ado, we're going to get into Grok's script. Here we go. Original intro music of upbeat, glitchy techno with a hint of maple syrup vibes. Sticky, 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 sticky. I hate maple syrup. It's all over my stuff. Wait, we're in Canada. Gotta like it. I like maple syrup. Boom, 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 boom. I apologize. Yo, crypto fam, it's your boy Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences back with another episode to blow your digital wallets wide open. Today, we're diving to a wild scenario that's got a Canada shaking like a moose in a snowstorm. That's cold. The possible secession of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Quebec. That's right. Three provinces ready to yeet themselves out of the great white north. And guess what? This could be the best thing to happen to crypto since Satoshi Nakamoto forgot his pizza order password. Ah, buckle up, grab your Tim Hortons double double, and let's talk why Canada's break should be a crypto gold mine. I apologize to all Canadians for the next bad humor of mine. Grok's humor. You ready? Oh, Canada. It's supposed to be a record playing and scratch across. First of all, let's set the stage. Alberta and Saskatchewan, the oil slicked cowboy headed heart of Western Canada. They are fed up. The Alberta and Saskatchewan, the oil slick cowboy hatted heart of Western Canada are fed up. They're like Ottawa, keep your taxing your oil and gas while Quebec gets all the equalization payments. We're out. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Quebec's over here sipping espresso, muttering, Vive le Quebec libre, like it's 1995 all over. Recent news has Alberta's Premier Danielle Smith pushing a bill, Bill 54. For your policy nerds, that makes it easier uh, for citizens to trigger a referendum. We're talking 175,000 signatures, and bam, Alberta could be voting to become the 51st state or its own crypto utopia. Saskatchewan riding shotgun, and Quebec, they're already pros at the secession game, having nearly pulled it off in 1995. Now, is this for real? Oh, you bet your poutine it is. Polls show 30% of Albertans and 33% of Saskatchewans are ready to hitch a ditch Canada if the Liberals keep running the show. That's Quebec level separatist vibes, folks. Even the First Nations are throwing shade, saying, Yo, Alberta, you just can't secede without our say so. Our treaties predate your province. It's a messy maple syrup soaked drama, but here's the kicker this chaos could be a crypto investor's dream. Let's break it down. Picture this Alberta and Saskatchewan break free, form their own country. Let's call it Petroland for kicks. They're oil rich, conservative, and not fans of Ottawa's crypto regulations. Canada's been cracking down on crypto exchanges like a mountie on a speeding snowmobile. But Petroland, they'd be like, regulations? Nah, we're too busy drilling oil and minting NFTs of our favorite oil rigs. A new nation should ditch Canada's anti crypto rules and become a haven for decentralized finance. Think El Salvador, but with better winners. Bitcoin could be legal tender, and Ethereum smart contracts could run everything from grain sales to bar tab disputes. Quebec, meanwhile, could probably launch Le Coin Québécois, a blockchain so French it only validates transactions if you say merci first. The point is, secession means these provinces could write their own rules, and history shows new nations love crypto to flex their independence. Just look at how crypto thrives in places with shaky central banks. Petroland and Quebec could be the next big thing. Okay, Grok says cowboy yeehaw mixed with French accordion. How do I do that? Yee! Ha! Okay, that was more techno. I don't know. Trying my best here. Reason 2, economic chaos, crypto boom. Reason number 2, economic chaos equals crypto boom. Let's get real for a sec. If Alberta, Saskatchewan, Quebec bail, Canada's economy is going to wobble like a drunk hockey player on thin ice. Alberta and Saskatchewan pump out oil and gas like nobody's business, and Quebec's got hydropower to chunk of Canada's GDP. If they split, the Canadian dollar would tank faster than a Toronto Maple Leafs playoff run. Oh, that was kind of sharp. I'm not a hockey guy, and I apologize to all Canadians. And if that's your team, this is Grok talking here. You know, remember there were Cub fans for 108 years before they won. And what happens when fiat currency takes a nosedive? People flock to crypto like it's the last tidbits at the drive-through. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even your cousin's sketchy altcoin could see a surge as Canadians panic sell their loonies for anything more stable. Plus, new nations need new currencies, and setting up a central bank is a pain. Why bother when you can just adopt Dogecoin and call it a day? Well, I'm joking, unless Petroland's listening. I'm totally serious. As Grok told me to say, as the Canadian dollar plummets. Reason number 3, the Reason 3, the Trump factor. There is DJT and Melania playing a world game of chess. Doesn't seem to be set up quite right. I don't know if Grok kind of messed up. Oh, I don't want to get too far off the script. Oh, and let's not forget our pal south of the border, Donald J. Trump, who's been whispering sweet nothings Alberta like, join us, eh? Be the 51st state. If Alberta and Saskatchewan cozy up to the U.S., they'll lap into America's crypto-friendly states like Texas, Wyoming. Wyoming's got more blockchain laws than cows, and Texas is basically a crypto mining hub with all that cheap energy. That's a good idea, Grok. A U.S. line Petroland could turn Calgary into the next Austin. That would be a shame. With crypto startups popping up faster than oil wells, Quebec, on the other hand, would probably tell Trump to pound sand. They're too busy perfecting their blockchain baguette, but even Quebec could benefit from a North American crypto boom, especially if they leverage their cheap hydropower for mining. Either way, secession could pull these provinces into a crypto friendly orbit. And Saintjerome is here for it all to report. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to have a trumpet fanfare. The counter argument, because Grok is fair, Grok. Before I read the counterpoint, that is me on the left. Remember how I look like that guy from yesterday? And that is Donald J. Trump and I were playing a little bit of game there. You can tell it says crypto experiences in the background. Here we go. Now, not everyone's on board with crypto utopia. Some buzzkills, sorry, I mean experts, say secession is a long shot. Polls show only 20 to 22% of Albertans and Saskatchewans consistently want to leave. Yeah, this is a little bit old, Grok. That's pretty getting close to 50% right now. And Quebec's separatist fever has cooled since the 90s. Yeah, we just had an election that didn't make everybody happy. Plus, First Nations are like, hold up, you can't secede without us, and we're not signing off. Legal hurdles, international law, and the fact that Canada's military isn't just going to wave goodbye all make secession tricky. And then there's a crypto risk. New nations could botch their regulations, scare off investors, or get stuck in trade wars that could tank their shiny new coins. But come on, fam. When has crypto ever cared about stability? We thrive in chaos. Hint, the name of this series of Canada Crypto Chaos. A little secession drama is just the spice we need to pump those bags to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Well, I just use XRP, but I could have chosen any of the cryptos. Maybe that's SpaceX there. The big picture. What's the takeaway, crypto fam? Alberta, Saskatchewan, Quebec splitting from Canada isn't just a pipe dream. It's a real possibility fueled by political frustration, economic gripes, and a premier who's ready to let the people vote. If it happens, crypto could be the big winner. It kind of already happened, Grok. Let's see. Let me hold on a second. Lost my spot. New nations mean new rules, and new rules mean crypto friendly policies. Economic turmoil means more folks dumping fiat for Bitcoin. If Trump gets his way, we might see a North American crypto renaissance that makes Silicon Valley look like a lemonade stand. Is it guaranteed? Nah, but neither was Dogecoin hitting 60 cents, and look how that turned out. The point is, secession talk is heating up, and where there's smoke, there is fire. Recently, the United States had their crypto summit, and this photo was supposed to show some of that. We got Bitcoin, we got Ethereum, we got Cardano, we got XRP, but we're missing Solana that was in the talks. The talk is any American-made cryptocurrency will have no capital gains. What if we had new states? Would they have any capital gains in cryptocurrency? Probably not, huh? Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's crypto miners warming their GPUs. So keep your eyes on Canada, fam. That could be a black swan event that sends your portfolio into the stratosphere. Fireworks. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, Canada. I'm supposed to do this in the background. All right, that's it for today's episode of Crypto Experiences. Huge shout out to my pal who cashed in and GrokGlow Token for this topic. You know who you are, and I owe you 999 more for the next wild idea. If you like this episode, smash that like button. Follow me on X. Drop a comment about what crypto you're hodling if Canada splits. By the way, my X is at Saintjerome LTC for Litecoin. Until next time, keep your private keys safe and your maple syrup sweeter. Saintjerome out. Okay, that was Grok's script. It could have been done better, but I want to get part 2 out right away. I have a 750 subscriber contest, and the winner will get $50 USD in our crypto, and then 20 for second place and 10 for third place. This will be total random. I'll find a way to randomize it, and I will pick that person and then see if they want their crypto. I'll give you about 48 hours to respond because I would like to get the prize out to somebody pretty quickly. All right, and I have a lot of discounts down below, which are good. I have a Ballet wallet that I get a little bit of kickback if you get the real series. Otherwise, they don't give me anything. Caleb and Brown, if you use my link, you get a permanent 3.5% fee, and they are excellent, and you get your own broker. It is really a good deal. I had zero problems with them. Also, went big time in precious metals. The United Metals Precious United Metals UMPA United Metals Precious Association. I forgot, dang it. But anyway, you'll find the link, and it vaults your goldbacks for nothing, which is a good deal, and you can get paid back and interest on that. Sorry about killing that. My mind's not in the game here today. So, all right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little tongue-in-cheek look at secession in Canada. It's a serious thing. I've been following it really close, and you know it is. I like the provinces of Alberta and Saskatchewan. I have visited Saskatchewan and Alberta. I guess I didn't go through Manitoba. And I have also visited, it's been a long time ago, but Quebec. I was all the way from Montreal to Quebec City. Used my really bad French along the way. I'll say one thing. As you cross that border from kind of English speaking Canada to French speaking Canada, oh my, is it different? Montreal, you can get by a little English, but we got up to Quebec City. My broken French was saving us. We go to McDonald's and I could read the French, but nobody else could. So and we got by somehow. I even got gas in my tank and bought some stamps, even though the lady was making me say it right in French. Not that I'm better all these years later. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions you want to ask me, put them in the comments down below. Scammer alert, scammer alert. They keep coming on my channel going, I got a USDT wallet. Here are my seed words. Can you help me? Oh, geez. Well, watch out for these people. All right. I get rid of them as fast as I can, but they keep coming. Bot, 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 bot. All right. Saintjerome saying goodbye, and I hope you enjoy this little tongue-in-cheek video.